Hey everyone, I am coming to you with a project that I had made for my sweet friend from Jersey, Miss Brigitte. This is one of her birthday presents, so it's already packaged by the time you see this. So I wanted to make sure I put the video because there's plenty of times I make things and I don't make videos and I forget. So I wanted to make sure that I did that on this one. So this is one of those trays that you can buy from Hobby Lobby, and the papers that are inside are a kit of papers that are intended for these trays. So I went ahead and bought it because it was perfectly in the palette that I wanted to use instead of going through my papers and cutting them up. And it was only a few dollars. It wasn't a big deal, and plus they happen to be 50% off. So that works for me. Let me quickly show you on this all the way around. There's a few different trims. Okay, it's not focusing. Come on. See, that's the thing. You know, I don't have one of those top of the line cameras or anything like that, and it's just not going to focus probably because there's no color to offset. But, okay, I had a moment. So anyways, I used like a few of the different little tiny trims. And it's bothering me. Okay, there we go. Because I can see it, and I'm like, if I can see it, they can see it. So, anywho, I used one thin trim up here. And then I used this pretty little rose trim, which these ones, I think it was a swamp meat. Back when we were really hitting it hard with the swamp meats for trims. So I have this all the way around. And then on the top part where the handle is, let's see if I can. It's a 12 by 12. This used to be silver, and I used a gold leafing pen, and I changed the color of it to coordinate with the rest because it's all gold themed. So I used a gold leafing pen to change the color, and it worked perfectly. I didn't want to take out my sprays and all that stuff, so I tried it, and I'm like, okay, hey, it worked. So I just made a bow out of some tulle. I have some of my little paper tassels that I've made. I've shown in a previous video. And I use the die from Nat's store, which is Blink for Me, Blink for You on Etsy. So those are what's dangling. And now let's get into the cute little box spaces. Now, this is hard, so be patient with me. I'm going to put my camera back a little bit so it'll be a little easier to show. I don't have permission to show the picture because it's Brigitte and her daughter, so I don't have permission to show those on camera. So I have to cover the faces. And this is one of my favorite pictures that she sends me pictures, and this one I fell in love with. Brigitte is so stinking beautiful and just sassy. I mean, seriously, she is rocking it hard in her outfit. And it was just a beautiful picture. I believe they're from Jersey, but I believe that, well, you see it's Rockefeller, so they're in New York. And I loved this picture, so I knew I wanted to make this a focal point. Now, every one of these little pieces of paper that are in here, I edged with the gold leafing pen that I was totally inspired by Tara. Nurse Tara does it on everything, and let me tell you, now that I've done it, I'm hooked. It is such a cool little added feature to anything you do. So this right here is a punch. This right here is one of those little paper doilies from Michael's. So I just layered them on top of each other, and then let me switch hands. Okay, and then Brigitte is a huge heart lover. She loves her some hearts. So I had this gold heart. It was of a ring top that I popped off, and it has pearls on it. So I put that in the corner and just did a little heart punch right there. And it's the same on that side, so that they're both the same. Okay. Then I have really tiny little pearls up top, all the way around, pearl trim, and you see those little speckles? I paint splattered over the whole thing. So when I added the paper, just the paper, I went and I made a few paints and I mixed them together to match the paper, and I splattered everything. And I did it with Tattered Angels. It's splattered everywhere too in a gold color. So let's move on to this one. All right, let's see. Okay, so this one right here, I went ahead and I used some gauze. Let's see if I can get it this way. There we go. And underneath the gauze, I have, it's like a little tiny, it's a blue paper doily. It looks just like this one right here, but it's on this side, and it's underneath, just so that it would peek through the gauze. I have this beautiful piece of applique that I've been hoarding. When I designed for Ooh La La, I had a couple of these pieces left, and oh my gosh, love them. And special project, so I felt okay to cut into it. And then right here, let's see, let me see if it'd be easier if I just, there we go. Sorry guys, I don't have that, you know, the top of the line camera that zooms perfectly every time I move. I kind of have to make it. So you see right there, there's paint splatter everywhere. I love it. I love how it is everywhere, and it's just randomly. And I didn't paint it because it came in a cream color, which was perfect. So I didn't need to paint it, so that saved me 2 days of work. And I just made this little flower right here, and I just have some trim that was gifted to me by Elizabeth a long time ago. Thank you, girl. And then I have 2 big pearls in there just so that they stay at the bottom, and I glossy accented all on top of them, and I sprinkled a bunch of tiny pearls on top so that it would be just a cluster of pearls in the middle. Those are some leaves that I pre-made. I showed in a video, on a this and that video, I believe. And so I used a couple of those there. And then this beautiful applique. It's just gorgeous, right? I love it. So that's one. And then moving up, I have this die right here. I believe I purchased this from one of the scrapbook expos that I went to, and I love it. It's a peacock feather with a heart. And then see, this is one of the papers. It's like a perfect fit, and you'll see that it's gold leafed all the way around it, which I went ahead and did. And look at all the splattering. This was solid white with just a gold deer in it. That's it. The rest of it is just the splatter that I did. I'm in love. I'm in total love, and I love it. So I will be going crazy doing that on different projects. This right here is a wood. It's a wooden word, and all I did was add stickles on it. It was already pink. And then I just punched out some more. And that holographic paper is from either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. One of those two, and I absolutely love it because it's gold. It's beautimous. See, look at the bow. Is that not to die for? Oh my gosh, it's such a yummy paper. So I just added a half a doily here. I added, this is the punch, the bow punch from Martha Stewart. And I just made these bows. This right here, see, I had leftover paint splatter, and I just did it over a bunch of 8.5 by 11 papers. And then when I want to punch stuff out, it'll already have the splatter effect on them, and that's what I did. So I just used the bow punch, and it already had it. I love it. I love that little added touch. And then right here, in this little box, I have some wild orchid flowers that I went ahead and stickled in the corner, baby's breath, and then I have some tulle right here. And I used my Martha Stewart punch. I don't even think she has this anymore. I think this is like considered vintage at this point. So I used that for the butterflies, and I put the small one inside of the big one on both of them, and then I just put little pearls inside. These are some Prima Pearl flourishes. So it's pearl and bling. And then I have another little butterfly here, and then there's another little butterfly on the leaf of this pearl right here. So I did them in cream and soft colors. I didn't want to punch out gold or anything like that because it would have just not, it would have been too much. So all of you that know, Brigitte's a shabby chic queen, so I had to keep the colors soft. Okay, and then right here I have in this box, this right here is a sticker, but it's that raised kind. I know what it is, but I just can't think of it because I'm on camera. I hate that when that happens. And then this right here is a die, and I believe I got that from Nat's store a long time ago. And I went ahead and I just stickled the butterflies of it, and I added little tiny blings right here around this little die cut all the way around, and it just says live, laugh, love. And then I have this really tiny pearl trim that goes all the way around the box. on the top. Okay, and then right here, oops, I went ahead and did a punch of a deer head. I love it, it's so cute. Added the cute little flowers. I've showed this onto this in that video. And then these sequins are the ones that you can buy with adhesive on them already from Hobby Lobby, which saves you time, let me tell you. So, and it's instant. You don't have to wait for the glossy accent to dry. And I love it, love it. So see, that's so perfect how everything fell together. And I don't remember, I've made this video a few times because I kept messing up, but I added the trim all the way around. So this is the box, or the tray, and I absolutely love how it came out. It's not too much, it's not over the top, because believe me, I am a fan of over the top. And I love how it came out. Everything just came together perfectly. So I really hope that my sweet friend Brigitte loves how it came out, and I had a blast making this for her. So this is it. This is my project. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and thank you to all my new subscribers. I do not get notifications anymore for any new subscribers, and it's kind of odd that that is now, because I used to get an email or a message on my phone every single time. Now none. And the only reason why I know that I get more is because I happen to go to my channel and I'll see that, okay, wow, I didn't have that last time, you know, so I don't get them. But thank you guys so much for subscribing, and let's keep it friendly on the, you know, videos. I see now more than ever a lot of friends of mine are getting really horrible comments that are just not nice, and I've recently had a couple myself, and this is me. This is who I am, and if I'm much and whatever, that's me, and I'm not going to change that for nobody. So, you know, I don't do videos because I want 100,000 subscribers. I do this because I just like to share my craft. So I've been on YouTube for years, and you see I only have, I think, 4,000. I don't even have very many subscribers, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to have 10,000, 15,000. I'm okay with that because I don't do it for the competition reason of it. I do it just to share. That's it. Just to share, and it's therapy for me. So for those of you that are part of that 4,000, thank you guys so much for staying and being awesome and being just amazing. And you don't even, the ones that don't leave comments, I don't care. You watch my video. I see the views. So thank you for that. But other than that, thank you guys again so much. You guys are amazing, and I hope you have an amazing and beautiful weekend. And I will see you very soon because I had promised I would do a little tutorial, so I'm going to do that next. Bye.